Hello, Josie here again. So today I'm going to be redressing my Twiggling Ingenese into this Ipple set. Now I don't know really anything about this set. Not even sure if I've had it on a doll. But I'm hoping that this set will in fact fit a Twiggling Ingenese. Their waists are smaller, but she's really hippie. So hopefully this fits. And I'm thinking because it's fairly loose fitting, that so long as I can fit over her hips, it's going to work. So here's hoping. And so we are redressing her in this to reimagine Mulan. I loved that movie. I love anything with dragons. And it was just a beautifully done movie, I thought. I loved the whole, she was willing to sacrifice herself for her father, and I thought that was lovely. And yeah, and she ended up being a true hero in the end. And they were lucky to have her, even though, girls weren't viewed in that way. And, oh, actually, she brought shame because of it, but really, I mean, it worked out in the end and she didn't, so. But yeah, beautiful movie. I've never seen the live action. Is there a live action for it? I think there is. I never did see the live action for it. Granted, I don't think I've seen the live action for any of them except maybe Beauty and the Beast. So that's been it. But yeah, so. All right, so I'm showing you the way I'm doing this up because I quite frankly have no idea. So if you have this set and know how it should be put on and it's different than how I'm doing it, please let me know. So often with these sets, I swear they need to have diagrams and whatever, just to show you how it should be done. I'm doing it this way just because I mean, that ribbon, all of those ribbons were fairly lengthy. So they have to be that long for a reason. So hopefully this is it. I don't know. I love this robe though. So obviously the inner gown is very see-through. So the robe has to do the job of, hiding the bits. And but it's so pretty. And yet it's very, very simple. All right, so then there was the apron, like a sheer apron that goes on, and then the corset that goes over top. And this was one of those very small, yeah, it had very small eyelets, so very difficult to lace up. And as always, I like to do it so that it's consecutive, or even, I guess. And that there's always, I'm always lacing it so that it's looks the same. Doesn't matter which eyelet you're on. So there's always I guess and for me, I use the bottom ribbon when it comes across the body and goes into the bottom eyelet. I immediately thread that one through the top again, just so that there's some that it stays consecutive throughout the whole lacing up process. All right, and I'm pulling this as snug as I can because it is a little bit small, like her waist is a little bit smaller than Iplehouse dolls. So I am pulling it a little snugger. And thankfully enough, it's got a big enough surface for Velcro on that belt that I can do so, and it overlaps a little more. So unfortunately, I have my one and only, I want to say, ancient set that I had for a man. I didn't really have a doll that it fit well, so I ended up selling it. So I don't have anything to go with Mulan, except Mulan. So I'm going to be dressing her in a couple of different styles. And just so you know, this doll, actually, the head just came back from getting a face-up by Akika Vera, who I always use for my face-ups. And I am so in love with it. It is absolutely gorgeous. As always, she just does an amazing job. This doll is in extremely strong tight, which terrifies me a little bit to try and fix. So you're not even going to see her head until it goes back on, because I cannot myself even get it on by myself. I have to have my husband's help. So anyways, I'm going to get her head on, over to the photography section with a wig, back in a sec. And here she is. So here she is with her new face up, and she is beautiful. Oh, she's so pretty. So again, this is a Twiggling Ingenese. And she is just beautiful. I love this. I totally love this on her. And I'm so glad she can wear Ipple clothes and shoes. Well, at least certain clothes. Her hips might cause an issue with certain things. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this. Did we hit the nail on the head for Mulan? And again, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. And we will see you guys here next week. Thanks. Bye.